Blnk production.
Alright, what's poppin'? Let's get into this. We're gonna break down Blnk. Shout out my boy Nick. He wanted to go over this. Now, Nick, I see why this is interesting to you. Because there is a potential setup here, right? From the weekly time frame, first thing I see, we have this large falling wedge. So there's a potential that there could be a bullish breakout of this falling wedge at some point, right? So that is interesting. It's worth keeping an eye on 100%. We're around 2020 levels, right, in terms of price. So it could be that maybe we just need the tech space to start bumping, and then this name could be like a lag play where you see a lot of big tech, specifically EV names that start to pump. This could be a lagged play where that will follow, right? So I do think it is very worth paying attention to, but due to this massive downtrend, right, and a lot of tech stocks are performing pretty decently right now, I would just keep it on the watch list, but look at other names as well, right? So like, let's check out NIO. That's an EV name, right? Very similar, right? Falling wedge, worth paying attention to, right? So we got Blnk, NIO that are still trying to find their way to the upside here. But take a look at XRO here, right? It's already making its move, right? So it's already changed the trend. It's been downtrending since 2021, very similar to Blnk and NIO, except this one's already starting to turn around. So for whatever reason, other investors, maybe institutional buyers, they think that this name, there's money coming into this name. How do we know? Well, just look at the weekly time frame, volume patterns coming in. The trend has completely reversed, right? Keep like a basket of names that are very similar together so that when you see, right, create a little watch list. When you see them start to change the trend, it'll be easier for you to catch it. And then you'll also get to see, okay, this one's stronger than, for example, XRO is stronger than Blnk right now. I'm going to play XRO and keep an eye on Blnk until that starts to turn around. So very similar, and I don't know exactly what Blnk does. It says it's Blnk. I'm assuming they're an EV charging company. XRO, what they do is they build coil drivers for motors in electric vehicles, and they build cell drivers for the electric vehicle charger. So they're a tech company that builds components specifically tailored to the electric vehicle like industry, right? I think that's why, and it's clear they're probably a really, really good company if their stock's performing well. Maybe their earnings is really good. I don't know too much about the fundamentals, but in my opinion, this one is more worth looking into right now versus Blnk. Because for all we know, maybe Blnk has terrible fundamentals in terms of their earnings and their balance sheet. And that could be the reason why they're not turning around yet. But I do see why you're paying attention to it, and I highly recommend keeping it on the watch list. Easy, buddy.